Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games, where we feed our people with relatable content, and our victory condition is your satisfaction. I'm Harry, and before we go any further, don't forget to hit the subscribe button somewhere on that corner over there. Today we have another episode of Special Delivery, where I open my latest board game haul, and right now we're going to start with this package right here and see what is inside. All right, always fun to open. All right, here we have Amun-Re, the card game, designed by Reiner Knizia and published here by Super Meeple. This is the card version or the card reimplementation of the bigger brother board game, the classic Amun-Re, which I actually do have in my collection. It's actually part of my shelf of shame, and it's still in my shelf of shame due to this whole COVID situation and the fact that I haven't been able to get 3 or more player games to the table, because it is a 3+ player game. So this here, according to the back here, oh, I hate it when they have, right here, this is a 2 to 5 player game. So this game can actually be played with 2 people. Its length of gameplay is about 45 minutes, and it's 14 or older. I'm a big fan of card games that re-implement bigger, more popular board games. When I have a real good board game that I love and I see that it has a card game version coming out, I always get excited, and more often than not, they do not disappoint. All right, so that was just the first unboxing for today. And here we have a few more goodies to open up for you all. First, let's start off with this package here to the left here. All right, here we go. And we've got Raycalled, designed by Uwe Rosenberg and published by Renegade Games. I guess the art is by Lucas Sigmund. And on the back here, you see it includes a story mode, an innovative way to experience Raycalled. And you're fulfilling orders to hungry tourists to win the game. You're seeding fresh vegetables in your greenhouses. Use service cards to your advantage. Okay, so this plays 1 through 4, like many good Uwe games. It has a solo mode. Apparently it has a story mode too. That sounds very intriguing. I had not heard about that. Recommended age is ages 12 and up, and the time is 30 to 60 minutes, and I'm sure player count plays a factor into that one. So I've been interested in this game. It looks like it combines things from some of his games, in particular At the Gates of Loyang and the meeting the needs of certain people and the planting of the veggies. These cards here look interesting. Use service cards to your advantage. Okay, so that looks very interesting. These crates here where you store your different veggies kind of remind me of the little crates that you have in Mercator to store and keep the components. So I'm interested to see how this game plays. And again, the story mode sounds very intriguing. So there's that Raycall, and the artwork on this cover I really like. Really nice. All right, so now we will move on to this box right here. And I've had people comment on why I don't use a box cutter. Maybe I should. But you know what? This good old butter knife gets the job done. All right, so let's see right here. And all right, it wouldn't be as much fun with a box cutter. All right, and here we go. This is a heavy box, and this is Agra, designed by Mike Keller with art by the illustrious Michael Manzel. And this is an Indian-themed, heavy-duty worker placement game. This game on Board Game Geek, the weight that the users who have voted on Board Game Geek attribute to it is like somewhere in like the 4.2 range. This is by far the heaviest game I own, and it's pretty heavy as far as actual physical weight is concerned, the mass. This is by Quinnet Games here. Beautiful, again, artwork by Michael Manzel in the board. And it has an interesting worker placement mechanism, I've heard, where you can lay your workers flat and they're like meditating. This is, again, Indian theme. Agra is a big city in India. I'm not too sure if it's a capital, but I'm pretty sure that's where the Taj Mahal is at. It's 30 minutes per player. According to the back, we have 30 minutes per player. 12 and older is the recommended age, and it's for 2 to 4 players. Wow, this is quite fine. And funny is, I found this game, it was on sale on Amazon for like 31 bucks. This game usually sells around 60 or so, and I found it for like $31, and I just added it to my cart immediately and purchased it because I've been curious about this game for a long time. And once I found a deal like that, basically 50% off, I had to jump the gun. All right, well, that's it. Let's see what's next. All right, and this is the final segment of the board game haul. We've got a couple more goodies here. Let's see, this is a small little package. What could be in here? Can it be tiny and yet epic? Yes, sirree, the ultra tiny Epic Kingdom. So I've been having a good time with the Tiny Epic games recently, and this is the original one from Scott Alms and Gameland Games. The Tiny Epic Kingdom is the original ones in the series. You couldn't find the regular edition. I probably would have preferred it, but instead I found this, the Ultra Tiny Kingdoms, and basically it has everything in the base game plus the expansion all combined in one. And it's even smaller. So it was cheap, and this is going to be a great game. I could literally take this with me anywhere I go, keep it in my back pocket, and pull it out if I'm ever bored somewhere, right? So this is really neat. Really looking forward to getting to the table. The pieces, I imagine, are very, very tiny, so that will be interesting. And then we've got this box right here. This will be the last one for this video here. Let's see what we have got. Good old bubble wrap, of course. Ooh, all right. So we've got these right here, and I'm really excited about these. These are the containers, the little slime containers, or plastic containers, that I use for lots of my games for storage solutions to keep them nice and neat. And I've bought these in particular for the game Ora and Labora, which has a lot of small little tiles that I want to keep contained. So, and you know, there's other games that this will be helpful for too. So looking forward to working on that storage solution. And then finally the last game for this week, 8-Minute Empire by Ryan Lockett and Red Raven Games. And this is one of his earlier designs. I'm not sure if it's his first design, but it's among his first. And this is actually the original. There is a newer edition. I forget what it's called. 8-Minute Empire, fill in the blank. But this is the original one. Looking forward to playing it. 2 to 5 player, 8 minutes supposedly or so. I've heard that it could go over 20 minutes, but I'm interested to see. It's definitely a filler game, it sounds like, with some area majority, probably a small footprint. The box isn't too big. So I'm really looking forward to getting this to the table and seeing how it works. Ryan Lockett. All right, and that's it for this edition of Special Delivery Board Game Haul. Thank you so much for joining us here when Harry Met Board Games. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the lower right corner right there on the screen if you're interested in some more board game relatable content. All right, guys, this is Harry signing off. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.